Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play. Link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Eldar versus Sisters of Battle. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points game, Eldar versus Sisters of Battle. It is a league battle here. This will be the second game for the Eldar. They lost their first game, retired them for a while, waiting for new codex. I'm not sure when a new codex is going to come along, and the league marches on. So we're going to play these Eldar games here with the older codex and see how well the Eldar get on. They must win this game if they're to stand a chance of going through to the later stages of our season. So just before I run through the Eldar list, I mentioned the patrons at gold level. That's Andrew Swan, Chris Heem, Frank Fafecki, Bob Longboy, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, Michael Fryer, Nathan Scrizuti, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, Will Wright, Dylan Moore, Samuel Penanuri, and Patrick Nielsen as well, one of the new gold level supporters. So all the gold level supporters get a golden dice to use at some point during the game. And then at silver level, I'll call out the names at the end of the game, and at bronze level, you can see their names in the end credits of the video. Big thanks to everyone supporting on the Patreon page. All the proceeds go to my local War Games Club, SSWG. And had a bit of a brainwave for Patreon. For those supporting at gold level, if you want to declare your allegiance with your dice, then just drop me a message over on the Patreon page. So you can go quite broad, Imperium, Xenos, Chaos, or quite specific. You can actually name one of the factions. Then we'll know who you're supporting. And then if the opportunity comes up in a game, perhaps you're going to support the Eldar, then we can use your dice for one of the important roles. But whatever happens, whoever you support, whichever faction, if you support them or not, we'll use your dice at some point during the game. But if you do want to go specific, then just drop me a message on the Patreon page, and we'll put a marker next to your name and use your dice for a specific faction role. So for the Eldar here, it's a tired older codex, eagerly anticipating a new codex for the Eldar, looking forward very much to what Games Workshop do when the new codex arrives. But for now, the league marches on, and Eldar need to play their 3 games. They've lost 1, and so need to win this game if they're to stand any chance of going through to the next knockout stage. So I was running 2 detachments. These I've merged them into one. So it's a battalion detachment here. It's all Ulfway. So the 6+ field no pain across the board for all of these units. HQ choices, Avatar of Cain. Just here, this is the Forge World model. Then taking Eldrad himself, psychic powers for him, Executioner, Doom, and Guide. And then the third HQ choice is Prince L'Oreal, just here. So it's an Autarch Skyrunner, giving him the Laser Lance and the Twin Shuriken Catapults. The relic is the Phoenix Gem. And then the Warlord trait is Seer of the Shifting Vector. So, Seer of the Shifting Vector, once per battle round, he can reroll single, hit roll, wound roll, save throw, psychic test, or deny the witch test for him. And the Phoenix Gem, when he's slain, there's a chance that he's able to resurrect with a wound remaining. So, then for troops choices, 3 units of Dire Avengers, 2 units of 5, double Avenger Shuriken Catapult for each of the Exarchs, and then this unit here. It's double catapult for the Exarch, and it is a unit of 9. Ability for them is Bladestorm across the board for all 3 of these units. Then Elite's choices here have a unit of 10 Striking Scorpions. Exarch here, Ariel Doomhand with the Scorpion's Claw. Scorpion's Sting is the ability here for them, 5 pluses for mortal wounds with their Mandy Blasters. Then taking a unit of Fire Dragons, unit of 5, all equipped with the fusion guns for them, and Swift Step is their ability. Then dedicated transport here of a Wave Serpent, Twin Bright Lance, and Shuriken Cannon for that. Then also a Falcon being taken here, Bright Lance, and Pulse Laser for that as well. And then Shuriken Cannon being taken for that model as well. Heavy support, just cover these here. It's unit of Dark Reapers, all equipped with the Reaper launchers. And they're moved across to a faster element of the army, being led by Prince L'Oreal here. It's 3 units of Wind Riders, all equipped with the Scatter Lasers, 3 units of 3, and then finally, it used to be a unit of 9, but now dropped to a unit of 6. It is the Shining Spears, Laser Lances for them, and Twin Shuriken Catapults. Skilled Rider is the ability being given to the Exarch. That is the list for the Eldar. Are they doomed, or could they cause an upset here for Tom's Sisters of Battle? We'll have to see. Older Codex versus fresh off the printing press almost, with Tom's Sisters of Battle. So a real contrast of a game. I think pressure's on both sides. Pressure on the new Codex player here to do well, and then pressure on the Eldar as well. They need to get a win here in this fight. Both sides searching for a win, but there can only be one winner. Very unlikely it will be a draw. We'll take a look now and see what Tom Covey has in his Sisters of Battle list. All right, so 2,000 points of Sisters of Battle. As you can see, Tom's changed his list and brought in some of the brand new units here, including... What's the name?
Morgan Var.
Morgan Var. I should know, I did the Codex review for the Sisters of Battle. I was mostly impressed by rules and
It's
Tom's...
not Morgan.
Morgan?
Morven.
Morven
Var.
Morven Var.
Oh, Morgan's a nice name. But Morven Var.
Okay. Debut for her on the channel. Nice work from Tom. And then 3 of the...
yeah, with the Paragon Warsuits.
Paragon Warsuits. Beautiful. Right, great to see those painted up and on the table. Will they be a regular feature in Tom's list? We'll see. We'll debut them here in this game and see how impressive they are. We'll let Tom run through his list here. 2,000 points of Adepta Sororitas.
Okay, so 2,000 points of Bloody Rose Adepta Sororitas. Start off with the HQs. Morven Val is my Warlord. She will obviously come with her Warlord trait, which allows her to reroll all hits and wounds. And then as my second HQ choice and another Warlord option, sadly, I can only have 1 Canoness per detachment now. So it has forced me to have to pick from which daughter I bring. Okay. So next time I will have to bring Hannah just to make it up, but I'm bringing Beatrice today. And she has a couple of things going on. She's got, I paid 1 CP to give her the Warlord trait Indomitable Belief for the aura of +1 invuln. She has the relic, the Mantle of Ophelia, which makes all damage against her 1. So D6 becomes 1 damage, which is quite tasty. No way. Yep. And I've also given her the Blessing of the Faithful Word of the Emperor, which is a model within her 3-inch range fights last and has no invulnerable save against close combat attacks, which is quite tasty. But obviously that's if she gets in there. So that's my 2 HQs. I have an Imagifier. The Imagifier, I've paid for the relic, the Book of St. Lucius, just to give the extra aura. and the Imagifier is running the Tale of the Faithful. The Tale of the Faithful allows me to re-roll all advances and charges within her range. And then for troops choice, I've gone for something a little bit strange today. I'm literally just trying this out. I don't think I'll stick with it, but I've got 3 very basic 5 lady squads of sisters. Absolutely nothing special about them at all. Just five lady squads, that's it. Then going into the more elite options, I've obviously got the Paragon Warsuits. They are equipped with the swords, multi-melters, and storm bolters. They are so expensive. It's 270 points for 3 of them, and they've just got a 6-up invulnerable save, which hurts me a lot. So we'll see. I know there's been a lot of talk about them not being worth the points, but I want to give them a go and see how they go because I like the look of them.
I'd like them to meet my fire dragons.
Yeah, they will instantly be deleted. It will not be nice. Mm-hmm. But then, I mean, I've got melters as well, so I can instantly delete you as well.
True.
Okay, and then next up, I've got 2 squads of Repentia, both with Sister Superiors in. The Sister Superiors work slightly differently now. They are better. So they basically whip the ladies into, I believe they get +1 to wound, and they can advance and charge if they're out of the transport at the beginning of the command phase. The Sister Superior can grant the unit and herself advance and charge. Mm-hmm. I have my Zeraphim, my squad of 10 Zeraphim that I normally take. They've changed as well. So before, they used to reroll all wounds. They definitely do not do that anymore. They have a 2 CP stratagem that allows them to get +1 to wound. Okay. So I think they've reduced slightly in price, points-wise. So we'll see how they go. Heavy sport options. I have brought a Retributor squad with heavy bolters and an ammo cherub, and I've also got a simulacrum now. I just don't have it there yet. I'll get them popped there in a second. And I've got 2 exorcists, and then last but not least, my dedicated transports. I've got 2 rhinos with hunter killers. But that's me. That's 2,000 points of Bloody Rose Adepta Sororitas.
All right, so that's Tom's list here. Some big changes taking place here, bringing in some of the new models. Eldar tweaked their army slightly as well. We'll go on to scenario. That's the correct model?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a scenario here for this league battle, Scorched Earth. We've rolled up randomly here for the game. So 6 objectives, deployment zone looks like so. Eldar will be deploying at this end of the board, the edge of their deployment zone marked by the orange dice, and across the other side, the edge of Tom's deployment zone marked by the yellow dice. A bit of a flank game, this one. There's 3 objectives on each side. Sort of going around in a circle like this around the table. On the left-hand side, 1 objective here in the open, just on the edge of the Eldar deployment zone. 1 in no man's land here, just at the corner of this building. And then Tom's objective across there. And then switching over to this flank, 1 objective here, just next to the building. 1 objective in no man's land. And then the other one's just over there in just at the edge of Tom's deployment zone. For terrain, we'll cover this now. So usual rules for pipes. These buildings that you see will play as ruins. This larger structure here and the containers will play as Munitorum armoured containers, so exposed position, but infantry and so on can take cover behind and get light cover bonus. These buildings will play as obscuring terrain, so the footprint of this one, and then the one over here on the extreme flank. That's pretty much it for covers. A few obstacles dotted about the table as well. For primary objectives then, the control of 1 or more objective marker is worth 5 points at the start of the command phase. 2 or more is worth another 5 points, and if you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. There's choice of secondaries, 3 each. We'll determine those next. Okay, so secondaries have been chosen for both sides. Tom's gone for Leap of Faith. You get points awarded for acts of faith being performed. Okay.
I'm just trying to show a few things from the new.
Sure. Grind them down, so that's destroying more units each turn, and then deploy scramblers as well. At Eldar, I've gone for deploy scramblers. Also, assassinate. Tom has 5 character models to try and get to, and then engage on all fronts. That's having units in table quarters. each turn. Points being picked up for that. That's secondaries chosen for both sides. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, it's just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So the battle mat is from GameMat.eu, one of their newer mats. It rolls out nice and flat. Then we put the terrain on top, some of the terrain here, and then some bushes and lichen stones just to blend the whole thing in. Also using their Chem Zone terrain set here, which I've modified the colours on this slightly. So these buildings, these ruins here, these larger industrial units, all from their Chem Zone terrain set as well. So you can check out GameMat.eu. The link for them is in the video description below for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain. So deployment complete for the Eldar here. So Falcon on the extreme left-hand side for them. Inside them is the Fire Dragons, or inside that vehicle is the Fire Dragons. Then coming towards the middle of the table, the Wave Serpent. Inside that I put a unit of Dire Avengers, and the Dark Reapers have gone in there as well. Then further forwards, Prince L'Oreal behind 2 units of jet bikes. Eldrad with the large unit of Dire Avengers. Another unit of jet bikes just across here, just making use of this line of sight blocking terrain to some degree. It's obscuring a number of units here, but there are angles through for Tom's firepower. Over on the right hand side, the Avatar is linked up with the bikers on this side, and then to deep strike in at some point during the game is the Striking Scorpions and a small unit of Dire Avengers just to help out with deploy scramblers for the Eldar. So that's deployment done for the Craft Worlds. We'll go around the other side of the board and see Tom's deployment for the Sisters. So deployment for the Sisters on this side, Vials on the left-hand side here with the Paragon war suits as well. Regular unit of Battle Sisters. Canoness Beatrice has joined them. Repentia squad inside the Rhino on this side. Usual deployment from Tom puts one on each side of the board here. So one there, then one across the other side. Then Exorcist on the extreme left. Another Battle Sister squad here. And these ones...
Retributors.
Retributors, this one's just the heavy Bolter squad on top. Look very nice on top of that piece of terrain. And then the Imagifier just here. Repentia squad in their Rhino. Exorcist here at the back. Then similar here for Deploy Scramblers, Battle Sister squad to arrive turn 2 onwards. There's the 2 Repentia squads and the Seraphim to arrive via Deep Strike turn 2 onwards as well. That is deployment done for both sides. Okay, so deployment's done. Both armies spread across the board. Reserves available for both sides. Both armies can fight in close combat. Firepower available. Not played this combination before, I don't think. Okay. New versus old. And it's Codex and Lore. Ancient Eldar, the ancient ones of the ancient Codex against the Sisters here. Roll up to see who goes first. I'll trust a Xenos dice here. Oh, he's gone for the debut of Patrick Nielsen. We'll decide who goes first. Okay.
Xenos come first.
Thank you. It's a 6. No. And Patrick says
5.
5, close. Good try. But not enough to stop the Xenos scum. It will be the Eldar that go first. They've got a point to prove. They've got to use old units, old codex here. But with the oldness comes great wisdom and arrogance. We'll go on to turn 1. Eldar will go first. Alright, so we're on turn 1 for the Eldar. A redeploy has taken place. We've used Phantasm stratagems. It's cost us 2 CP. We relocated the large unit of Dire Avengers. They were across here. We've shifted them across to try and hold on to this objective. Then taken the bikers away. They were across here. We've shifted them all the way across to here instead, over onto the left-hand side. And we've relocated with the Falcon as well, moving across to just there. That's now the final deployment here for the Eldar. We'll get on with their movement now. So their first turn of movement coming up next. Okay, movement's complete. Shape of the game's changed here. Eldar have put an emphasis on the left-hand side and almost abandoned this flank here. Avatar's tucked in, but keeping in range of the objective. Dire Avengers tucking in and again holding on to the objective. Bikers have moved through to here with a view to that squad on top of the building. Then up here, or over on this flank, Eldar funneling through this corridor here, going to make a swift flank attack on their left-hand side. So 16-inch move from the relocating Shining Spears and then taking a guaranteed 6-inch advance with them. So 22 inches moved in total across in this direction. Then disembarking from the Falcon, 3-inch disembark, 7-inch move, and then played matchless agility on the Fire Dragons to give them a guaranteed 6-inch advance. They've moved up, claiming the objective and getting themselves in range as well. The Falcons moved up next to them. Prince L'Oreal moving ahead here, getting multiple units in range. Just with the older codex here, Craftworld units within 6 inches, rerolling their ones for hits. Eldrad's advance, roll a 3 for him, so he's moved out across in this direction to lend some psychic support. 2 units of bikers have swung across, both within range of Prince L'Oreal, claiming this objective. Then a correction here, it's a 6-inch move on 7, so I've tucked them back this way. They haven't made it to cover, but disembarking 3 and then moving 6 with the Dark Reapers they can see through in this direction. Wave Serpents just there. So Eldar, major emphasis on their left-hand side, relocating and then surging ahead right up to the Sisters of Battle line over on that flank. So we'll go on to Psychic phase next. Eldrad will try and manifest some psychic powers. So we'll go for Guide, and we'll try and put it onto the Dark Reapers here, just to try and help them. So it's a 7 required here. So we've got an 8, so that will go off.
All Sisters of Battle can attempt to deny the Witch now, and on a 6 it's automatically denied. Nope.
Ooh, close. Okay. So that power goes off, so we'll put Guide, we'll just put it next to the Dark Reapers just here. Next power, I want to put Doom on the Exorcist. It's range 24, just double check, but I think that should be in range. So Doom next on the Exorcist. So roll up. Need a 6 now because I'm +1. So 10 becomes an 11. So Tom can try and block this one.
Nope.
No. Okay. So that will go on the Exorcist over at the back. That's rerolling wounds. 1 psychic power left. We'll go for Executioner. Range 18. So it's going to hit that Rhino. We'll go into that with that power. Needing a 6. So 8, 9 goes off and not blocked. Okay, so it's D3 mortal wounds and it's 1, a wound taken on the Rhino. Do you ignore that on a 6?
Nope.
No, okay, so 1 wound taken, dropping down to 9. Should probably have gone for Smite. Execution is okay. So if you slay a model, it causes D3 further mortal wounds. So Smite would have been better. But Psychic phase finished. Eldrad doing his job here, enhancing 1 unit and then trying to make firepower against an enemy target more efficient. So we'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, so we'll start with the Dark Reapers with Guide on them then. So it's going to be 5 shots, extra shot for the Exarch. Rerolling our hit rolls for Guide. We're going to go against the Exorcist there at the back. So looking for 3s. So it's terrible. Only 2 have made it through. And then we'll reroll these thanks to Guide. And still 2 have missed, so 4 make it through. Strength 8, Toughness 8, so 4.
Toughness 7 now.
Their Toughness 7, they've dropped. Mm-hmm. Oh, 3's to wound then. And then rerolling just 1 on the dice for Doom. And it comes through. Okay, so 4 have successfully wounded. So it's -2. So 5s would be good to block. Oh, deserves a chant for the Emperor, that one. That was pretty good. Okay, so it would have been 12 damage coming through, but Tom's blocked 9 wounds. There was some decent dice rolling, so 3 wounds taken on the Exorcist, still in very good condition. Yeah, they dropped to 11 wounds now with the new codex, and no Toughness 8 anymore. I'm sure their points have dropped.
No, still pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that toughness 8 was a major bonus for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have any other toughness 8. Like, I didn't see a problem with one tank in there, unless they bring out the is it the Castigator, the new one?
Oh.
Don't know what they. No, that's toughness 7 as well.
Okay. Yeah, so just whilst I remember, I've played Fire and Fade here with these, just getting them into cover, just to try and give them a light cover bonus, to try and protect them as much as possible. Move on, more firepower to come. Yeah, we'll go for Fire Dragons next. Rerolling ones, Prince L'Oreal is nearby, so 5 shots. It's not taking a fire pike on the Exarchs, they're all carrying the fusion guns. So looking for 3s, rerolling ones. Okay, and then Prince L'Oreal to help out, which he has. And then we'll go for 3s to wound, strength 8, toughness 7. I can reroll 1s for assured destruction. Yes, so these have all made it through. Tom's going to be on an invuln save here, AP -4. 6 to block.
One.
Blocked 1, okay. And then it's a case of 3d6 damage here, in total, not each. 11 is enough. Any feel no pain shenanigans with them? And doesn't blow up. Okay, Rhino destroyed. Alright, so Rhino removed here, and Repentia squad disembark. There's not too many places they could go here. I think Tom knows they're going to be shot at here by Eldar firepower. Just going to roll up to see if any models have been slain. 3 of them gone. Okay, so 3 of them not really wearing much protective clothing in regards to escaping a burning wreck. 3 of the Repentia brought down, there's 7 left. Going to fight this squad of bikers into the Repentia next. So 12 shots, then 3s and rerolling 1s for the Prince. He's well placed here to help them out. And then 2s to wound, strength 6. So 10. 10 saves here. Cover's available if that helps.
I take the 2 in cover. One is take the next one on cover. So 2 dead, and then they get 5 up feel no pains. So 1 is dead.
Okay.
So 3 saves so far.
Yeah.
Guy in cover is dead. Feel no pain. Dead.
Gone, right. So that's 6 left. And he's AP 0 on these. So 6s for cover. Blocking 2. And then 5 up feel no pain. Blocking 3. Okay. So it looked good. Number of wounds come through was a high amount, but a little bit combination, a little bit of cover, and a decent feel no pain has kept some of the models alive. Next squad, same target, firing through. So looking for 3s, rerolling 1s. It's helped. Prince L'Oreal's doing a good job here. Then it's going to be 2s to wound. And that's all of them except those 2. So 9. 9 this time coming through. Same value for each. So cover, 6s, and then 5s. This should be enough to bring them down. No, they're gone. All right, Repentia squad removed. That was the plan, to try and crack open the Rhino.
So I get a miracle dice for them dying.
So 4. Okay. From here, 2 Bright Lance shots going to go into the Exorcist. So needing 3s, no kind of re-rolls available. 1 makes it through. It's going to be 3s to wound, strength 8, toughness 7. No. I think now I'm going to use a command re-roll, and we'll use Samuel Pennary here. 3+. Oh, no. Okay, so it's not made it through. We'll take away a CP. We're now down to 4. We've spent a fair few so far. So no wounds coming through there from the Wave Serpent. I'm just thinking, do we go with the Falcon next? Yeah, we'll offload everything that the Falcon has into the Exorcist next. So we'll offload everything we have. Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits. 5s to wound. A wound comes through. No minus on this. A regular armor save on the Exorcist here.
May seem strange, but I'm going to use a miracle dice.
To block it, just 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the AP of the next weapon?
The next is going to be AP -4. It's pulse.
Yeah, so I'm going to use...
May as well use that just to guarantee the blocked wound. Okay. Then we go for pulse laser. 2 shots. 1 hit. 3s to wound. Yes. AP -4. Invuln save. No. 3 damage. It's AP -3, but it's still gone through. Then finally, Bright Lance has missed. We can reroll for Prince L'Oreal, and it's still missed. Okay, so that's the vehicle firepower finished. So Shining Spears next. Laser Lance is out of range. We're going to put the Twin Shuriken Catapults into the Magify. I'm going to try and bring a character down if we can. I'm going to put all the shots into that character. So 4 shots each. Looking for 3s. There's no minus here because of battle focus here for advancing. So we'll reroll our 1s again for Prince L'Oreal. It's helped. He's recovered all of those as hits. So we're looking for 3s to wound. 6s are good here for Shuriken. Okay, so Shurikens, these are at -3. And then we'll take away these ones that have failed to wound. Should be enough here. 10 regular armor saves and then 3 at -3.
3 wounds taken.
Okay, and then 3 ups. Okay, she's gone. All right, character destroyed. That was the aim, to try and get through to some of the characters there. I think there's some more firepower here. Yeah, Biker's going to try and fire upstairs here against the heavy weapons team. Okay, so firing upstairs against them. Looking for 3s. No kind of rerolls available here. So, not too bad. And then we're looking at 2s to wound. Like so. So, 7 saves in total. So exposed position on top, looking for 3s, regular armor save. 4 dead, okay. 4 brought down. Cherub can go. And then 3 other models. I think that's firepower finished for the Eldar here. It's been pretty effective, not too bad at all. No charges to take place. We can't charge their advanced, so there'll be no melees here. But turn 1 comes to an end. I think Eldar will be glad to have gone first here. They've tried to make an impact on this flank. Bit of morale to resolve. We'll check and see if any points have been scored as well. Okay, so points picked up, yes. Assassinate, 3 points for destroying the character and 2 points for engaging all fronts as well. So it's off to a pretty good start here with the Eldar. The upstarts have made the first move here against the Sisters of Battle. We'll go on to turn 1 now as Tom prepares to reply with his force. Morale, no problem?
Passed it, already passed with
Miracle?
my miracle dice.
Right, great. Okay. So turn comes to an end here. Eldar have struck fast and hard on one flank. We'll see how the Sisters respond. Turn 1 for them next. Okay, so on movement here for the Sisters on their turn 1. Bit of a sneak attack from the Eldar. A cheeky move from them swinging around on this flank. But Tom reacting here. So not really moved at all on 5 wounds with the Exorcist. Still on Doom. Not that's going to make much difference. Battle Sister squad's moved out. Going to claim this objective to stop the Eldar from claiming it next on the start of their next turn. Then across here, holding position with the Retributors. Battle Sister squad moving around. Val moving up here. And the Paragon squad moving through onto this objective as well. Repentia squad has swung around and claimed this objective, and Exorcist anchoring at the back just here. Quite straightforward movement here from the Sisters as they try and recover the situation, especially on this flank. We'll go on to no psychic stuff, is there? Shooting phase next. So Tom does have firepower. Both Exorcists are still very much alive. Has that one dropped to bracket?
Yeah.
It has dropped to bracket, yeah. So it'll be on 4s. For hits, but still potent enough with its firepower. And the rules for these is they can fire at targets that are out of line of sight.
Cost CP, but they can.
Oh, it does cost a CP. Right, okay. All right, first bit of shooting. Heavy bolters on top, firing down at the Shining Spears. -1 to hit rolls for lightning fast reactions being played. So it's blocked 1 hit from coming through. 3s to wound. 3 make it through. Damage 2. So there's 4+ invuln save available. I could try and tank it on the Exarch with 3+ invuln save, but once he's gone, he's gone. But I'll tank it on him. So here we go. 3+ invuln save. Blocked that one. I'm losing my nerve here. I'll go Patronic. Will Wright for the Eldar. Blast. And then we'll go Tyler Summers on the next one. Blocks that one. Okay, so we'll take that. We'll take the 2 damage. So you can put 2 wounds on him. It means the firepower's going to have to be directed. No, 2 damage. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the 2 wounds. Yeah, I'll command reroll Will Wright's roll here. So 3+. we've got it. Okay, so it's cost us a CP. We're down to 1 CP left. No damage coming through, blocking all the shots. So we may need to allocate shots to other models depending on what Tom fires here, just to try and keep the Exarch in good shape. So
you're invuln only against shooting?
Yes, nothing in close combat at all. So only helps for shooting. Okay, Val to fight or to shoot next. The rocket's going to go into the Falcon. Heavy bolter shots are going into the Shining Spears. So rocket shots. 2 hits, I guess, for her. Yep. BS 2+, yeah.
3s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I've got no invuln save, so whatever the AP minus is. -2, right, so 5 ups to try and block. Blocked 1.
6 damage.
D6 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Feel no pain for Ulfway. Yeah, block 2. 4 damage taken on the Falcon. So 8 wounds left. Good debut shot from her.
Heavy balls. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 3s because I normally hit on 2s.
Oh, right, yes.
So I just need to check though whether her Warlord trait is just in close combat or whether it's for shooting as well.
Surely close combat, but Tom's deems it worth the check here to see if it's shooting.
Yeah, melee attack.
Just melee, okay.
2. And then 3s. 2.
2 wounds come through. -1. -1, okay. So it could try and tank these on the Exarch again.
Continue to be the Exarch because you've already designated it at the beginning.
Alright, so Tom's saying it has to continue on the model that I declared before, so it has to go on the Exarch here. We've got no reroll, we'll take the invuln save. I'm leaning towards Patronic, but we'll go Xenos Scum Dice here. This is 2, isn't it?
Yep, just
2. Blocked both. Okay, so Exarch's still alive. It's the Skilled Rider ability being granted to him, giving him +1 to his invuln save. Here, so he's bravely tanking the hits here from enemy firepower. Okay, so rapid fire bolters, the regular Battle Sister squad. Tom wants to try and gun down the Exarch if he can. Yes, looking for 4s for hits. And 4s to wound.
3.
3 make it through. No minus going on here, so we'll take 3 ups. Doesn't matter anyway, it's invuln safe. So we fouled 1, so wound's going to go on the Exarch here. So a wound taken on him, unless we roll a 6 for Ulfway, which we don't. Wound taken. Yeah, Tom's just saying a lot of firepower been directed against that Exarch, and he's only taken a wound so far. It's helping to protect the squad here. I used to run a Warlock that granted +1 to all armour saves, including invuln, so it used to be a 2-up invuln save, but not anymore here, just a 3+. So there's plenty of firepower remains. Tom contemplating where to shoot. He's trying to think of where he can put a decent dent in the Eldar here. Doesn't want them preserving their numbers here, ready to swing around and cause more trouble next turn. Just trying to think of where best to place the shots to cause the most efficient amount of damage. Tricky situation here. There's a number of Eldar threats that could do with being eliminated, but it's a case of picking which to go for here. Tricky stuff. Eldar proving a conundrum here at this point. So Tom's going to unleash the bolt pistol.
Boom.
Missed that. Okay.
Alright. And then we'll go with one of the Executioners.
Exorcist.
Sorry.
This is one of the big shots here. See where Tom decides to go. There's heavy bolter available in the main rocket weaponry as well.
So I will go.
The targets Tom's looking at is Dark Reapers, Fire Dragons, they're a pain, and then also the Bikers as well. This is why it's proving a bit of a headache at this point.
Dark Reapers.
There's no invuln on those.
Alright, well I'll fire the main gun into the Dark Reapers.
So they'll get cover, so they're going to get 2-up regular armour save, but no invuln save available for them. Alright, so we've got a shot coming through. Hunter Killer from the Rhino into the Falcon.
Hits.
Good hit on a 6.
Wounds.
Wound. -2 I think with those now. 5 up. Should have used a Patron. It's gone through. Nothing I can do. D6 damage.
6 damage.
Right, miracle dice. Ouch. Well, that was a good move. That's about the best I've seen a Hunter Killer missile do for a long time. Very good result. 2 wounds left. Oh yes, Tom reminds me. 6 up, feel no pain for Ulfway. Blocked 2 again, so back up to 4 wounds. Yeah, it's quite useful on vehicles, that one. 4 wounds left on the Falcon. Alright, choice of targets. Tom says go after the fire dragons here. This is firepower from the Exorcist. So you're looking at a D6 number of shots.
3d3.
3d3 now, right, okay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. There's nothing I can do about this. Heavy guns being directed against these infantry. 3s for hits.
4s degraded.
Because the damage, yeah, okay.
2s.
2 make it through.
-2.
-2, so we'll take...
That's dropped down as well. It used to be -3.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, we'll go for... Well, 3d3 shots is a lot better than d6, at least.
It was always 3d3.
Oh. Okay. So we're looking for 2 saves of 5+. I'll hold on to the Patrons. There's plenty of time left in the game, should be. We'll go for 5 here to block. We blocked 1. Damage of 3. 666. Nope. Okay, 1 fire dragon destroyed. Heavy bolters here, so we can pick off a few more. Those are misses, yeah, because of the damage bracket. And no wound. Right, okay, the other exorcist then, it's a heavy bolter, no target.
Nope.
But the main weapon, paying a CP to fight indirectly here against the fire dragons. Tom's going to try and bring them down. 5 shots. Needing 3s. Okay, and then 2s to wound. All of them. And 5+ is to block. None. Ah, boy. So this is impossible. 5 6s. 5 6s. Ooh, close. And then this one. No. Okay. Just the Exarch remains. 3 dead. Okay, so Fire Dragon's decimated there. Just the Exarch remains. We'll see if he can hold his morale here and fight by himself next turn. Anything else? I guess the Melters and the Paragons are range 24, so out of range and out of sight. Okay. So that's about it. Okay, firepower is finished here. Any charges to take place?
Yeah.
There are. Yeah, charge going ahead here. The Battle Sister Squad going into the jet bikes and also the Exarch here.
Nope.
5-inch charge. No. Command reroll. See if the charge goes ahead.
Yeah.
That will do it. Okay, so in they go. So what's your intent to try and take out the Exarch to get a kill point?
No, I just want to kill them, and I know these aren't as good if they're
Charged first.
Charging.
Fair enough, yep.
So I know my guys are dead anyway over here,
So it's a Suicide Squad here, charging in. Brave. In they go.
Yeah, just into the front squad.
Okay, character going in. Brilliant, okay. Charge is complete. We can't interrupt, so Tom's free to fight with these units here. Just trying to disrupt the Eldar as much as possible. I'll be happy enough if you survive even with a model, just to shut down our ability to manoeuvre around the table as we please here. But Tom's going to try and cause some trouble. If wounds do come through, it'll go on the Exarch, so Tom will be happy if that model can be removed.
To tear them down,
right,
is the Bloody Rose stratagem. It's just 6's auto wound to hit.
Okay.
And how many wounds did your Exarch?
He'll be on 2.
Okay, so I've got the Sister Superior, which has got 2 attacks plus 1 for Bloody Rose, and a normal lady, which is 1 attack plus 1 for Bloody Rose. So I'll go 5 attacks into him.
Okay.
And on 3s. 6 is an auto wound.
Yes.
And 6 also from the Passion scores an additional hit.
Nice.
And then
4s?
3.
Yep.
4s.
Number 2.
So 3 in total.
3 saves at
-1.
At -1, right, okay. So 1 comes through, 2 blocked, and then 6 to ignore. No, alright, so wound taken. But the Exarch remains alive. And then going into the bikers hit.
Well, that was...
God.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Oh, lightning fast reactions, that's for the phase. That's for the phase. I think there's a 3 in there.
No, it's all 1s and...
1s and 2s, right, okay. So...
the...
Yes, the character fighting next.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll push my bikers in ready, but she can fight here. She might be able to slay the Exarch.
2 extra hits.
Yes.
And then 5s. 1.
1 comes through, 3 up. No, and 6 to ignore. No, wound taken. Okay, so 1 wound left. So fight with the Exarch first of all for the Fire Dragons, needing 3s. And needing 4s to wound. A wound comes through. No minus. Okay, model slain. Okay, we're going to split our attacks. We'll go for the Exarch and one of the bikers onto the character. Here, needing 3s. Rerolling 1s for Prince L'Oreal. Terrible. So we're not going to get the result we wanted here. And then 4s to wound, nothing, because we were charged, we don't get the charge bonus. And then 8 attacks from 4 bikers into the regular Battle Sisters. Should probably have gone for the Assassinate here. Reroll this one for Prince L'Oreal. Failed. And then 4s to wound. 4 of them make it through. AP minus 4, so invuln saves.
AP minus 4?
Yeah. And 2 damage. Alright, so combat's resolved. Exarch has survived here for the Fire Dragons. Bikers are tied down by that lone character, so that will restrict them to some degree. Turn comes to an end here. Any points picked up for secondaries at this stage?
Just for my Leap of Faith.
Leap of Faith, which is how many?
I'm not sure, I need to work it out.
I'll let Tom work out how many points picked up for that secondary. Yeah, 3 points picked up for Leap of Faith. So some points on the board. 5-3, the score at this stage. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Eldar. They've made a good enough impact on turn 1. See if they can keep up the momentum here. Been disrupted to some degree. Is it enough? Eldar do have speed to their advantage here, and much of their force remains intact. We'll go on to the second turn of the game as the Eldar attack continues. Right, turn 2 here for the Eldar. 15 points picked up for primaries, holding 1, 2, 3, and 4 objectives. So points picked up for that. Wave Serpent here, deploying within our own deployment zone. Scramblers going off with these and holding on to this objective with the Dire Avengers. Picking up the Dark Reapers and then shifting across 16 inches in this direction. It's edging out from behind cover here with the Dire Avengers to lay down some firepower in that direction. Avatar shifted across a few inches as well. Bike is just a slight adjustment from them. They've still got a good line of sight across against Tom's heavy weapons team. Then across here, I'll maybe go around the other side so you can see what's going on. So across here, remaining in close combat with the bikers, there was an option to play as a 2 CP strategy to let me fall back, shoot and charge, but I've only got 2 command points. I'm trying to save them for other things, so I've kept the bikers in. Eldred's advanced, just rolled a 1, so 8 inches moved by him. The damaged Falcons just pulled back. Bikers, 2 squads have jumped across tiers, keeping our distance, using our longer range. Going to try and use it to our advantage across here. And then Prince L'Oreal just dropping in between all of these units. And then an advanced move made here, roll a 6, rolling 3 dice for swift step, with the Exarch moving across to try and put a final shot into the Exorcist. That's movement done for the Eldar. Striking Scorpions haven't arrived. Neither has that 5-man squad of Dire Avengers. Either keeping those in reserve for now. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next, to what Eldrad can do. Okay, I'm going to go for Doom on the Exorcist first of all. It's needing a 7. It does not go off. Once per phase you can reroll any number of the dice, so I'm going to reroll both of those. And it does go off on an 8. So you can block on a 6. No, close, but no. So Doom goes off. So next I'll go for Regular Smite. So it's going to target this character here, locked in combat. So that goes off on a 7 plus 1's 8. Not blocked. D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds taken on her. And I think it would be wise to go for Executioner next. So we'll try and make that one go off, which does on a 10. She's going to go, yeah, it's D3. It's another mortal wound caused character destroyed. That frees up the bikers here. Not much of a target for them, but they are now freed up. Okay, so Psychic Phase finished. We're going to Shooting Phase next. A lot of it's going to be long-range Eldar firepower here, directed at this flank now. So go this Wave Serpent first of all. It can see through to the Rhino. So 2 shots with Bright Lances. 1's hit. 3's for a wound. It does wound. AP minus 4. Invuln save on that one.
Nope.
No. I'll go Patronic. And we'll go to the top of the stack here. Mr. Maxfield Knuckles. Not sure what his allegiance is, but let's see what he gets. It's a 2. 2 wounds caused on the Rhino. We'll leave that as it is. All that's left is a Shuriken cannon. 1 hit. And no wound at strength 6, toughness 7. Next, the Falcon. It's got a view down the road here to the Rhino, so we'll go into that. So pulse laser shot, need 4s here because of our damage. 2 hits comes through. And a wound comes through. I'll maybe a command reroll that one. I'm going to command reroll that one. Yes, so 2 come through. -4. No, 6 damage in total, dropping down to 2. Good result. We'll take that command point away. So we've got 1 left. And then Bright Lance shot to try and finish it off. We miss because of our damage.
Didn't you guide it?
No, I didn't in the end. Chose Doom instead. We'll go Shuriken Cannon into the Exorcist. 4s. And then 5s to wound. Rerollable for Doom. Yeah, wound comes through. No minus. Passed. Yeah, Tom's saying that Eldars are not bad. They're doing all right here in this game. I was a bit afraid that they.
I think my old sisters list could have taken this, but the new this list and the changes.
Not as smooth running.
No.
This is Blade Storm here. So 6 pop extra hits. Not that great a display. Looking for 3s. So I'll throw those 2 in. Take them away, the misses. Like so. And then looking for wounds. 5s are good. Right, so 2 at -3. And then...
She blows.
She blows, up she goes. And then does she explode?
Nope.
No, Rhino's been picked on in this game. Transport destroyed. Tom will roll up to see if any models are slain as they disembark. 2 of them are. Okay, he'll disembark with the rest. But yet again, an example of Eldar coordinating their firepower and ganging up on specific targets, a tactic that seems to be working at this stage. And it's longer range firepower, seeing from vehicles range sort of 36 going on here, bit of infantry firepower support, and it's cracked the vehicle open once again. So whilst Tom's resolving that, I thought you'd do that move. That's what I was hoping to destroy the vehicle before the Dire Avengers got to shoot, but we've had to fire, and then Tom's taken the opportunity to gain a few inches here, ready for a charge. Okay. Wants the Repentia squad to get stuck in.
I just want to do something in this game.
Oh. Well, we'll see. We might let you in at some point. We'll go for... Have I done the Exarch yet? Haven't done him, have I? On his own, with a fusion gun, he's got himself within short range, so looking for a hit on a 3. I think he's kept himself within range. Oh no, he might not be able to reroll ones. We'll see what he gets. He's got his hit. So he needs to wound. 3s to wound, rerolling 1s for assured destruction. Got the wound. AP -4. Try and block on an invuln save.
What else have you got left to shoot at him?
Well, it'd be small arms firepower here, so multiple shots from the twin Shuriken catapults, Prince L'Oreal's twin Shuriken catapults, and 2 lots of 12 shots from the bikers, so I could try and dagger it to bits.
And they're all strength 6, aren't they?
Yeah, it is doomed though, so I'm rerolling my wounds. Oh,
yeah,
so it's pretty much...
I've got a 6 on Miracle Dice, you see, so...
Oh, I see.
I could have saved that, but I'm just wondering if
it's worth it.
So okay.
You let it go? Okay. So 2d6 choosing the best. No, we'll take the 3. Which is 2 wounds remaining. So we'll have to divert some more firepower to try and bring that thing down. We'll go for Prince L'Oreal with his twin Shuriken catapults. So looking for 2s. Rolling 1s for his blessed self. Gets his hits. 5s to wound. Rerollable for Doom. Nothing from him. We'll do all the Shuriken catapults, or twin Shuriken catapults that are in range 12 of the vehicle, and fire them next. So they're all in range here with the Shining Spears. This volley could be enough. Just searching for 2 wounds. So looking for 3s. Again, rerolling 1s to Prince L'Oreal. He has really helped. In fact, they've all hit except 1. Oh, how they love their prince. 5s to wound. And thanks to Eldrad, I'm going to reroll all the ones that... Oh, that's terrifying. There's 5 saves at minus... Alright, okay, it's gone. Does it blow up? No. Well, at least you're not exploding, Tom, with the with the vehicles. Vehicle removed from play. massed firepower here from the Eldar, taking another vehicle out. Okay, so next lot of firepower. Bikers are positioned at the back. They're ready to fire upstairs here to try and take out the heavy bolter team. Okay, bikers, we're going to fire these ones upstairs. The same target as last time. 3s. 2s to wound. Oh, there's some 1s in there, but still 6 have come through. Let's drop dice. And yeah, 1's got through. Okay, so we'll fire a squad of bikers. The squad at the back, rinse and repeat, same number of shots. Looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the prince. It's worth hanging around with him. 2s to wound. All of them. 10. This should be enough here. So playing these buildings as Munitorum containers, so it's exposed position on top, and they are gone. Target destroyed. The last squad then, this squad here, can see through to the sister squad that's moving around the corner, so we'll go into them. So looking for 3s.
Guns, if you actually think about it, if there's a meta of sisters, the guns that you've got here are almost perfect for killing sisters. Because it's high rates of fire.
Strength 6 is better.
Strength.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Bit of AP minus would be nice, but
don't think.
Well, not completely.
I don't think it's needed.
2s to wound again. Yeah, it's very 2s to wound's crazy. 9. 2, 3 make it through. 3 battle sisters brought down. Just looking around to see if there's any more firepower of any kind. No, that's it. Firepower done. But it's gone according to plan here. The intention was to try and put some long-range firepower into targets. We hoped that we'd bring the Rhino down, and we did. Exorcist destroyed as heavy bolters cleared. So Eldar firepower overwhelming multiple targets here. It's going well for the Eldar at this stage. It's gone smoothly for them. It's strange because I haven't used the Eldar for 5 months or so. One of the first games of the season was Eldar, and then we stopped after their defeat, hid them away, but they've come back out to play here, relishing the opportunity against the Sisters of Battle army. So maybe there's a glimmer of hope now. The Eldar could make it through in the league, but we'll not count our Kroot chickens before they've hatched. We'll go on to charges, which I think there's none. So we will end the turn at this stage.
Speed again. It seems every one of your armies is like pick when you strike. Like I don't have the speed to pick when I strike.
What's driven you mad? I think I've pinned it down. Is you've had back-to-back games against Drakari, Harlequins, and now Eldar, and there are armies that are very similar to each other. Yeah. The ability to manoeuvre quickly, overwhelm firepower at a certain point. We've seen another example of it here.
Saw it with, and then just pop up and then just delete half an army in a turn.
Saw it with the Eldar, start of the game. Redeploy, rapid manoeuvre, and overwhelming isolated targets. Drakari have done it, Harlequins do it, and now we've seen the Eldar do it as well. So armies that really are quite suited to a smaller table, multiple objective type games.
And it's just shown that the Paragons, I mean, that's nearly 300 points of a unit that is not getting to do anything really.
Yeah,
not getting to do much at the minute. And the Exorcist, massive disappointment.
So Paragons are okay, but I've just avoided them really. That's all that's happened. They haven't done anything wrong, but they're just out of range.
You don't even need to come over here to win the game.
Yeah.
You sit where you are and you've won. Like, I can't, I don't know what to say.
Tricky situation. Eldar,
even when I go to charge you there, you overwatch me and kill me before I even get into you.
They have a rule. That gives them a 5 plus Overwatch as well. Yeah. Well, it's been a long time coming for the Eldar. They've been shamed multiple times on the channel, but they seem to be doing well in this game. Well, in the turn, it's 25 points to the Eldar at this stage, to 3 points to the Sisters of Battle. Eldar won't take their foot off the accelerator here. They'll relish the opportunity for a clear victory. It's going that way. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Sisters of Battle next. Okay, so Tom's on his movement at the moment here, just finishing off, just thinking about what reserves to bring on, just discussing the game. And it may well be that the Eldar have victory here, but in regards to the league, Tom's already on 2 victories. This is his 3rd game. There's a lot of armies that you can see in the league table that have won 2 games and lost 1. So what will divide them up when it comes to the final 8 that go through will be points, total points scored, or total objective points scored for each game. We add up the 3 games together to give you a final score. So it will come down to victory points being achieved for those armies that have all won 2 games each. So Tom may lose here, but if he can harvest as many victory points as possible, it could help his army go through in the league. So there is that aspect to consider. On the other hand, the Eldar will try and stop the points from coming through because they'll need a 2nd victory, and again it will come down to victory points being scored as well. So to try and stop Tom's force from picking up points, and the Eldar to try and pick up as many victory points as possible in this battle as well. If Eldar do win here, they're going to need to win the next game. Whichever army that is against, they'll have to win the next game as well to stand any chance of going through. It's a tight league this year. There's a lot of armies. I think there's only one army that's won all 3 games, and the rest sitting on 2 victories each. So a lot of factions standing a good chance of going through. You can check that out on the Plus channel. There's a tab that says League, and that'll show the results of all of the games, where each of the factions are, what games have been played, and who's at the top and who's at the bottom, and the number of games remaining to play for each of the factions. So running a league this season, just trying to make it as fair as possible, just giving all the armies 3 games each. It's forcing us to work our way through all of the armies to give everyone a fair chance, and so giving us a nice spread and variety of games, and all the factions getting equal attention here in the league. It's worked out well. This year is a right mix-up of results, and very hard to call who's going to make it through to the final stage. As the season comes to an end, sort of autumn kind of time, we will figure out who's going through to the knockout stage, and then hopefully at the end of the year have the grand final to establish this year's champion. Last year it was Tom and his Adepta Custodes.
Already knocked out this year.
Yes, they're in trouble. It's the same thing. Tau won the league, they were knocked down. Eldar won the league, they were knocked down. So,
but it just shows how quickly as well the meta shifts.
It does.
What sort of units are more effective, and it changes.
It ebbs and flows, Tom. It ebbs and flows. Then all the factions get their time in the sun, as Tom likes to say. It's fair that all the factions sort of rotate round. They're good at 1 minute and then they're bad the next.
It's painful to be on the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's painful, like it's nice to see, like Eldar. You never see battle reports of Eldar anymore, just because they're not meta. But This is like you get to get all the lovely, colourful.
Yes. Striking Scorpion's Spice of Life channel. Plenty of variety here. With spices and salt from Tom.
Yeah, there's plenty of salt for me.
It's a nice lot of ingredients here on the channel. But the variety is good. Variety is fantastic here. It's great to see multiple factions. And still, after 10 years, combinations for games that we've never played before. Sisters versus Eldar. Quite a match-up, and no doubt a bit of a grudge being formed here. Tom will swear his revenge, and he'll hunt down the Eldar again and seek to fight them in a future game.
Does he get his 3-up invuln in close combat? Yeah.
No invuln whatsoever in close combat. It's only from firepower, those.
The difficulty is, I'm going to go in here...
Seraphim.
Maybe kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Then get utterly smited and shot to pieces.
Yeah, it's sacrificial. The sacrifice. Tom's deciding what to do with the Seraphim. You can see him deploying just there.
Yeah. The problem is I've got so little assets. I don't really want to throw them away.
It's tricky stuff. I'll cover Tom's movement here. Repentia squad's advanced. Because they were on the ground already, they can advance and charge.
Yeah, she
grants that to them. Yep.
And Val gave them. I'm pretty sure to reroll hits and wounds from her, like Girly Man, but I will double check.
Yep. And Exorcist, all moving on to that objective to secure that one. 10 points picked up, by the way, for primaries. And then now Tom deciding what to do with the Seraphim, where to bring them on, if to bring them on at this stage. It's only turn 2, but reinforcements.
I think I need to bring them on. I need to try and get a foothold in this.
Reinforcements are needed.
Any foothold would be good.
Okay, so the rest of the movement's complete. Here, Seraphim have turned up in that corner instead, just keeping over 9 inches away from Eldar units. So the idea is to try and make an impact. I think Tom wants to try and get rid of these bikers, cause trouble for them as much as possible, and disrupt the Eldar as much as can be done with one unit here.
I need to try and kill more than 4 models, like I did in the first.
Yes, okay.
I need to kill 4 units.
Okay, the only way is up.
So I want to try and kill 1, 2. So my ideal turn for me: kill them, kill him, kill him. So what's that? That's 4. And then hopefully dwindle these down.
With firepower.
And kill the Dark Avengers and the Avatar. So I'm not looking for much.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
We'll go on to shooting phase next. Yeah, okay, we're just saying, risky, dodgy charge, but no. Tom believes in miracles. Got a 9-inch charge lined up, so he will reach the bikers here. Interesting stuff. So shooting phase, here it comes.
Bolt pistols into him.
Oh no, the Exarch's been picked on. Tom's plan begins. Okay, 3's to wound. If I survive, Tom will be angry. 3, that should be enough. I'll take cover there though, within 3 inches, and I'm at the right angle of the building. Yeah, no I don't, it's area terrain, so we don't get it needs to be an obstacle, such as the pipes for example. You get light cover from those if you're in 3 inches, but not from the building. You need to be in the area terrain to get that, so I don't get it. It's 3.
So this is another bit of a nerf to Bloody Rose, is their pistols always used to be an extra -1 AP.
Oh.
But they're not anymore.
Well, that would have helped in that situation. You've got 3 saves of 3+. I need to pass all of them. I could go Patronic, but it's just that model. Don't really mind if the Exarch goes. Or just use Xenos Scum Dice, which are pretty good. Passed on a 6. Passed on a 4.
Why do you roll them one at a time?
I'll go Patronic. Michael Fryer. It's worth it now.
Betrayed.
No, betrayed.
You're right.
What is his allegiance? That's what I want to know. Michael Fryer. I don't think we don't need to ask them, do we? They sort of tell you with the dice. Oh dear. Yeah, you can take him
I
off.
killed my first unit.
Well done, Tom.
Woo!
And it was Michael Fryer that helped you do it. Oh, dear.
Thank you, Michael.
Right. Well done.
Okay. All right. Part 1 done. Okay. Next up.
Next step.
So next we will go Exorcist.
Yes.
Main gun into the tank, and heavy bolters into these ones.
Bikers. Yeah. Okay.
So 3d3.
This should be the end of the Falcon here. Uh-oh.
What's going on? What is actually going on?
One hit.
Cool, I don't think.
It is just the one hit coming through. Tom does have a line of sight, no problem.
I wound.
You did wound just about.
Yeah.
God. Okay, and then we will try and block that on a 5+. I'd like to keep that vehicle alive. We'll go Nathan Skrazuti. He's got me some good results. Maybe he is an Eldar player. Maybe he's not. I'm being betrayed here by Patreons. So that's gone through. Damage of D6. Oh boy. Got to go Patronic on this one, Tom. 4+ to blow the vehicle up. On 1d6. You're not thinking miracle time.
I am, but then
it's going to mess up the charge. Stick to the plan, Tom.
Yeah. And just one. Come on! Thank you. Cheers, Andrew. Appreciate that.
So our guess is that Andrew hates Xenos.
Yes.
Okay. This is quite good fun, actually. I need a lot of 6s. I need 3 6s. Yeah.
Does she blow and kill everyone around it?
Does she blow? No. Okay. Falcon destroyed. That's an objective cleared here. Tom's doing well. Eldrad's not quite in range of that. Falcon destroyed.
All right. So.
It's going well so far.
Palatines. They're going to fire their storm bolters into these boys.
Dire Avengers. Oh.
And then their multi-mounters into
the bikers.
The bikers.
Right.
Oh no, sorry. I've still got to do my heavy bolter shot.
Yep.
From the
Yep.
All hit.
Yes, nothing I can do to stop this. Two wounds come through. This is important rolls coming up here. I have to go Patronic. If I lose the Exarch, that squad's going to find itself in trouble with the Paragon units. So we'll go for 2 here. Nicholas Lucas first of all. Passed with him, and Paul Cook usually gets a good result here. Yeah, that's 6, says Paul. Blocked.
Okay. So then in that case, I'm going to...
2 very, very important rolls being made there by Patreons.
I'm going to go with...
Oof, boy. Right, so Val's going to shoot next. Tom's going to go for the blast option. The intent to try and pick off that lone wound from the Exarch. Heavy bolter shots are going to go into the Shining Spears as well.
Yeah, so it's the Paragon missile launcher.
You can't write off the Sisters of Battle yet. Tom is beginning to claw back.
Heavy 2d6 shots.
8.
So that's 8. No.
Oh, no, that 2 becomes a 3.
It doesn't actually, because it's a 2d6 shot weapon. So I get a minimum of 3 shots.
Yes,
yeah,
we've had that before.
Weapons, and it would have 2.
Yes.
6,
Gotcha.
8. Strength 4, so it's 4s. I need to hit first. 2s. 4s. Oh no.
2.
2.
I'm running out of Patreons. Can I borrow some of yours, Tom? Got Ray Cross. We usually use the Ray Cross dice for an angry roll.
Does it count if I'm a bit angry with how my rolls are going?
Yeah, no, I sense anger in the future, Tom.
Okay.
Especially if the sisters start to claw back here, to Eldar to be rising up and then to be cut down. Mustn't let that happen. I'll just go to regular Xenos rolling here. 3 pluses. Got it on a 6. Come on. 5.
I should stop rolling one by one. It's frustrating.
It's driving Tom bananas here.
One
the one
thing. So annoying.
It builds hatred.
They will get rid of that.
What, rolling 1 dice at a time?
They're getting rid of 3-up inbuns on things. So please.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. We'll cling on to it for as long as we can.
1 again. Strength 6.
1 at strength 6. Right, so I'm going to roll 1 at a time.
There's only 1.
Here it comes. A pass on a 5. We hold again the Exarch. The amount of shots that is absorbed is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sticking to the plan, Tom's deliberating what to do with the Paragon unit here. So he's going to split fire. Stormbolter's coming across here against the Dire Avengers, try and reduce their Overwatch down. And the multi-melter shots, 6 shots to go into the Bikers. All right, okay, going here first, 12 shots into the Dire Avengers.
Hitting on 3s, I believe.
Surely must be. Can't be ballistic skill 2+. But they'll get their rerolls. They've been
For
great.
90 points each, I would think actually 2+ ballistic skill would be good. To be fair. They get to reroll everything. So.
All hit. Look at that. Wow.
And then
3s to wound.
Rerolling everything. Okay.
Loads.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Nice.
Do you want to do them one at a time?
One at a time? No, we'll go all together here. Need 4s. No minus going on.
No.
Right, it's block 5. That's casualties, unless we get some nice 6s. There's 1. Okay, 4 casualties taken. Okay, so 4 casualties taken. Here come the 6 multi-melter shots going against the Bikers. Needing 3s. 1 of them's missed. 3s to 2s to wound. Toughness 4. All of them. 5. I'm sorry, Tom. I've just got to go 1 at a time. I'm following the life of this Exarch here. She's lived longer than you should have done.
Yes, it really has.
There's nothing I can do.
Good riddance.
You need to roll your damage to see.
I'm going to roll a 1 and then you're going to roll a 6.
I can sense it, Tom.
I'm going to use my 2. Just to...
double 6. I've never rolled a double 6 in my life.
Oh...
Oh, 2's going to do it. I can't roll double 6. That's ridiculous.
No, I'll roll it. I've got a re-roll. I mean, everything's going to be fine. Yeah.
5, he's long gone. Oh, what a shame. He's Dead. Right, okay, so that's 1. So 4 left to go. I'll just do 4 plus invuln saves on these, which we block just the 1. 3 have made it through. Got to do these one at a time for feel no pains.
5.
So 5, right.
3.
So that's that model dead. Then 3.
And 3.
I need a double 6 to try and absorb this. It's not going to do it. And then trying to stop the last model. Nope. All right. So Tom's destroyed 3 more. Fist pumping can begin.
Prove everyone wrong.
Yeah, good shooting from them. Well done. Just at the right time in the game. Okay, and all of a sudden, one of the brightly coloured units is seriously cut down. 4 casualties taken. Tom rejoices. So Tom's showing his character here. Not giving up is his trait. He'll fight on, even in the most dire of circumstances. And it's paying off here. There is a recovery taking place from the Sisters of Battle. There's not much of them on the board. There's a unit over here. Some Repentia, cluster of units across here, but they are clawing their way back against the Eldar, and for the first time in the game, they're causing serious damage here, cutting Eldar units down.
You do still have a lot of stuff hidden away there.
Yes.
Stuff in transports and stuff in reserve, so it's not. Yeah, it's.
It's not complete.
Try and get it.
It's throwing the game open. This is what's happening. Yeah, no, Tom's trying to level up at this stage.
Okay.
There is an element of glass hammer with the Eldar. If they take too much damage, they'll not be able to recover here.
Shot.
Are we finished?
That's my shooting done.
Right. Charges then. Charges, yeah. Okay, here it comes. A key point in the game. So if a lot of people paint their models as they watch the games, so at this point, just wash out your brush, sit back, and watch the charges take place.
So how many shots are you going to get with these guys?
Right, so I'll get 12 shots at 5s to hit, 6 popping extra hits.
Okay.
So I'll get 4, maybe 4, 5, 6 hits, 6 hits, something like that. So strength 4. So you're looking at killing 2, probably.
AP?
If I roll a 6, it's -3.
If you don't?
Nothing. My prediction is I'll kill 2, which Tom would be able to cope with no problem. He'll.
But it's whether I ignore them and charge through the terrain.
Try and go after the blessed Avatar.
And then let her charge into them.
Right. Well, let Tom make his mind up here. Some important decisions to be made. Okay, Tom's going to charge both. So we'll get Overwatch across here. So we get, it's 5 plus Overwatch, 2 shots each, Exarchs carrying an extra Shuriken Catapult, so it's 10 shots plus 2. So in 5s. 6s are amazing. Okay, we've got a couple. And we're looking for 5s. So we've got ourselves 6 hits. I think I said 6 hits, the prediction. 3's to end. Oh, Tom's got off lightly here. Just the 2.
No.
No minuses? No.
6s?
No. And then 5s. I said 2 would die.
Yep.
And 2 will die. Okay. 1, 2. It was Eldred told me that. He saw it.
He saw it in the
runes of witnessing. Right, 3d6 choosing the best. The best 2. Tom is going into the Avatar as well. Oh, discard the 1 and take the 9. In he goes.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Wishes come true here. Right, charge has been made here. So it looks something like this. And then Sister Superior, is she called?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's charged in as well. So success so far. At each stage that Tom has structured here has gone according to plan so far.
Gonna go for an 11-inch charge on these?
Yeah, targets of... Not the Prince.
How many wounds is he?
6.
What's his invuln?
4.
But he can get back up.
Yeah, he could, yeah.
Do you have to pay CP for that?
No, it's a stratagem. It's a relic.
But if I can kill all of this stuff, then you're going to be free to be shot at anyway, aren't you?
If you kill all that stuff, Tom, I'll be in serious trouble. Oh, we were doing so well. We were sailing along with the Eldar. The game looked a foregone conclusion, but no. Sisters of Battle are beginning to claw their way back. No doubt some people have tuned out here thinking the Eldar have a clear victory, but not the case. by a long margin here. Even the beloved prince
I'm
finds
happy
himself
to
in trouble.
Into the beloved prince, because otherwise you'll go into me anyway.
Yep. Well, the Eldar have shown us that strike first is the key, and now Tom is returning the favour here with multiple units. He can pile in and do that once you go in. I can't interrupt play. I have no CP left, so Tom's free to fight here.
So that's another. I think I did act of faith in your turn as well. I can't remember.
Tom's keeping track of his acts of faith. Okay, it's expensive. It's 2 CP, but Tom's going to play +1 to the wound rolls. So going to be at strength 5.
Used to just re-roll wounds full stop.
Yeah.
Into them. So I'm strength 4. With +1 to wounds, so wounded on 3s basically.
Yep.
It's still not guaranteed because you're 2 wounds each.
2 wounds each, yeah. But the power swords, they've -3. It's going to cut straight through the Wind Rider's armour.
I think I need to correct that one to where it was earlier, because I think I need to target more into these. Because what's that, 1 and 2?
Yes. Let Tom calculate what attacks he can do. Yeah, so Tom's going to split up nice and evenly here. 4 of them into the back unit, 4 of them into the middle unit, and then the remaining 2 into Prince L'Oreal. So that's the plan. If it goes well, you'll decimate them, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, you know my dice, right?
Yep.
These are 3s.
So the back unit he's going after first.
See, that was awful.
Oh,
Absolutely awful.
not good.
6s are extra.
Oh,
So 3 extra.
recovery, yep. That's from Bloody Rose.
Yeah.
3's to win, because Tom's paid 2 CP for the extra wound rolls. Yeah. Gone.
3.
Gone. Oh no, hang on. We've got a 6-ups yet. Yep. So I need a crazy amount of 6s here.
9.
9. You never know, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say anymore.
That's ridiculous. 5 6s.
So 2 dead?
2 dead though, yeah. 2 slain. Yeah, bizarre result. I could foul morale, maybe foul morale on those. Oh yeah, I could. They're not that great. They don't have a squad leader, so
2.
yeah, no, but their leadership I think is only 7, maybe. Only guardians.
Next one.
Eek.
I just can't roll dice.
Not going well. This is the Forge Bane dice that Tom's using.
Just can't roll dice. What is it? I thought dice are supposed to be like...
Practice, Tom. Practice. That's what I do. Every day I practice rolling dice. Oh.
There we go. 2, 4,
He's done it again.
8, 10 this time.
10 this time.
So it would just be 6 6s from you now.
Never. Whoa, scary moment. Okay. Right, they're gone. They're dead. Just those gone. Good result. Those bikers have been a menace in this game. Tom's cut down 1 unit and almost wiped out another.
L'Oreal, because he is worth it.
He is. He's been worth it in this game. Beautiful hair, glistening in the sun.
Extra 1 there for the 6.
Okay. 3's to wound. Oh, it's enough to kill him. It's enough to kill him.
How many wounds has he got?
6.
Oh, right. No.
4 up in one save.
Yeah, I'll take 2 wounds.
Take 2 wounds. I will...
You need to roll 6s to...
Yeah, I know. I can try and re-roll one of those once per battle round. Or I could try and take 2 6s here and then re-roll one of my hits on my wounds. Yeah, I'll save it for... No, I'll try and preserve him. So I'm going to go 4+ here, which we do. And then I'll try and roll a 6 here. No, alright, so we do take a wound. Has been taken. Okay, so across here, a successful flank attack from Tom's Seraphim, really doing well to cut down so many Eldar models. Then across here, we'll switch across to this side. The next flank attack taking place of Repentia. Eldar were wise to try and hunt these down early in the game, but a squad has made it through, contacting multiple Eldar targets. A little bit of glass hammer going on at the moment. Eldar starting to wither under Sisters of Battle aggression. Okay, 4 of them are going into the Avatar. This is Tom's target here.
Pause.
It's a good roll. Excellent roll.
I'm Zealot.
All of them,
And one
with an extra.
for the 6.
Oh, no. He's in trouble.
Okay, so...
It must be 3s to wound. We're toughness 6. Strength 6 plus 1 from the Sister Superior, so it is 3s to wound, the Avatar here.
Oh my...
No.
I'm going to lose the plot. I honestly...
That was a golden moment there.
What more do I need to do? I'm going to spend CP.
Desperate stuff. Another wound comes through.
Yeah, I've got no other choice. My dice just betray me every time.
8.
-4.
-4? I've got
-3 normally, and I'm bloody rose.
I've got to roll well here. It's 5s and 6s required. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's pretty. It's not bad at all. 8 damage.
2 each, yeah.
Right, so I now go down to 5 plus feel no pain for molten body. And it's above average again. 4 wounds taken.
I'm going to stop playing you, Luke, I think. Can you get Aaron here, please?
to take over.
Yeah, can you just, yeah.
Okay. Burn the Xenos dice, or put them in a safe and protect them.
All of that.
Yeah, that's against the odds there. Avatar remains alive. Yeah, 3 attacks into the Die Avengers now. Zealots.
Hooray.
Just the one.
Because of the 6. 6 scores an extra one.
Oh, brilliant. Yep.
2s.
-4. 2 damage each. Right, it's looking for double 6s. Double 2. And no. So I'll drop these 2. So 2 slain from there. To add to the 4, sorry. So we're looking at 6 casualties in total. Like so.
And bloody rude.
Nice. 6 attacks from her. Be a good job to try and get these Die Avengers removed.
Is she Zealot?
Oh, your 6 is popping extras.
No, she's not Zealot.
No.
6 is pop 2 extra, yeah.
Oh, I do get that, right.
Yeah, you get that. Just not re-roll the...
So the 6 is popping extra, that's the Bloody Rose ability.
That's the Passion, which is my Sacred Right.
Ah, gotcha.
So these are 4s to wound now. Because it's my strength. It's just the wounds I can't roll.
Okay, 4 have come
so
through.
These are -2.
Oh. So
these are -3. Because -2 base plus Bloody Rose, so -3.
Brilliant.
So just your 6 up, feel no pains.
6 up, feel no pains. Oh, 555, but it's not enough. And that is the wipeout you need. And their objective's secured as well, so you needed to get them, and you have. So that objective has now fallen. If we kept the Die Avengers alive, and morale good, we could have held on to that objective. But no, it's been claimed now by the sisters. Just the Avatar remains alive. So that's it. There's a consolidation move here if you so wish. I highly doubt the character wants to go in against the Avatar.
No. No.
5 attacks.
I killed something this turn.
So Tom's rolled up a miracle dice. He's just got a 6. Okay. Avatar fighting back. Needing 2s. And 2s again. Any kind of invuln save?
Yeah, 6 up.
4.
I can't roll my invuln like you.
So the first one is going to be 3 damage.
1 dead.
Okay, the next one, 5 damage.
Another 1 dead.
And you can roll it if you want to. Tom's got 5s.
No, they're dead.
The next one, 6 damage.
Yeah.
It can never be more than 6. Oh, close. And then the last one, 3. No, okay. 4 of them slain, 1 left. Yeah, Tom says it is kind of fair that the Avatar's a bit of a beast in close combat.
They need to do a new Games Workshop, not Forge World model for him, and he just needs to be epic.
An epic plastic model.
Huge, just huge.
Yep. Wholeheartedly agree, Tom. This is Prince L'Oreal.
Is he worth it?
Forced to wound. All of them. All of them. -4, 2 damage.
You're laughing like you're surprised. Just how you roll. Like,
He never ceases to amaze me, Tom.
-4. So
yes.
They have a 6 up Shield of Faith, but it goes to a 5 up because of their ability.
Nice.
So GG's 1 dice.
Nice. Wow, good response. Tom can't roll his inv under saves, apparently. He's got 3 out.
Once in a game.
So 1 slain, model removed, and then I'm just going to check the bike. I think it's just 1 attack for the Guardian. Yeah, 1 attack. Hits. Doesn't wound, and that's the end of that. All the combat's resolved. Bit of morale to adjust for here.
If you could
Shining Spears.
have both of those run away, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, well, we'll roll it up now then, Tom. 2. They're happy enough, so they'll stay. And then the Wind Rider, he wants to stay too, so they want to hang around with the Prince, and they'll continue on. So morale's okay for the Eldar here. Nothing for Tom to roll up for, I don't think. Yeah, it's Repentia across here.
How many died? 4? You killed 4?
Yes. Yeah, Tom's going to roll here.
So I'll get a Miracle Dice if they die as well, because they're the Repentia.
Okay.
Yeah, dead.
Gone. All right, so model slain. It's not going to help in regards to objectives. We'll just count as contesting. 1 character versus 1. So model slain just there. But it's been a turn of recovery here from the Sisters of Battle. The question is it enough? Tom still has some very high quality units remaining. Exorcist, nasty unit. As Val remains with the Paragon squad. Very, very nasty. And Eldar may be lacking on units that can deal with those targets. And then a devastating attack on this flank where Eldar looks so strong and much of their force across here has been wiped out. But is it enough is the question in this league battle. So the game's heating up here. We thought it was a foregone conclusion, but no. Sisters have clawed their way back. Turn 2 comes to an end. We'll give you a score, an update of the current scoreline. Yeah, scoreline here. Tom has caught up. He was on 3 points. He's now 19. So 19 points to 25. That's 10 points for primaries. Leap of Faith 3. Grind them down 3. Tom destroyed 4 targets. We destroyed 3. And then nothing for deploy scramblers here at this stage. So 19 points to 25. The game is back on. Eldar must recover from this. They've got to stop the Sisters of Battle here. If they keep taking these heavy casualties, it could be the Eldar that fade away in this game. What a tale of woe that would be. We'll see what we can do. We'll go on to turn 3, the middle stage of the game for the Eldar next. Right, so Eldar turn 3. 10 points picked up for primaries. We did hold 2. This objective here and this one across there, so 10 points picked up for that. A fair bit of movement taking place. We've backed off away from the Seraphim here. Going to try and overwhelm them with firepower if we can. Prince Loriel's backed off. Tom played cut them down, is it called? I think the stratagem. Yeah, trying to cause mortal wounds on 6s for models in engagement range. 6 attempts and 1 mortal wound was caused. This unit of Dire Avengers has turned up from reserve on this flank. This unit of Dire Avengers has advanced, moved up to here. Prince L'Oreal falling back to there. Bikers that were here have come across. So just landing multiple units here for firepower. Eldrad's regular move from him and has landed right on top of the objective. Striking Scorpions have deep striked in, just keeping over 9 inches away from the Seraphim, just to try and help provide some kind of shield to protect Eldrad, if they can. A suicide Banzai charge here from the 2 remaining bikers here, the Shining Spears. Then we'd picked these up last turn. Dark Reapers have disembarked, moved across to here, going through the ruin. Avatar's just tucked in a little bit here to try and hide away. He may need to charge if this character's not destroyed. Then the empty Wave Serpents moved across to start some firepower down in this direction. So all units are now on the board. Eldar reserves, what's left of them here, have arrived. Deploy Scramblers was done on the Striking Scorpions. Not going to do anything else this turn, just landing in Tom's deployment zone and performing that action. That's movement done. Psychic phase next with Eldrad. So Eldrad, I'm going for Smite first of all, the easier one to manifest if possible, which goes off on a 7. You can block on a 6. Oh, Miracle Block.
No,
sounds like
you can't Miracle Block.
Right.
Smite. Execution is the worst one against that, isn't it?
It could be if I use it, yes.
Well, in fact, I'll try and stop with one of the units over there.
Okay.
And I do not.
Okay, so Smite goes ahead. D3 mortal wounds. It is 3 mortal wounds being caused, so 3 models slain. Okay, models removed. Next power. This is Eldrad here. 3 powers available. Going to go for Guide on the Dark Reapers. So I can reroll any number of the dice on one of my tests. So I'm going to choose to reroll the 1. Oh, 1, no, and I reckon it's a 7 I need. It is a 7. 5 becomes a 6 with the +1, but guide does not go off. We'll move on. There's nothing I can do about it. Next, we'll go for Doom. I'm going to try and put it on the Paragon squad. Range 24, we've already measured and checked. So here it comes. This one needing a 7. That does go off, so Tom's going to try and block this one on a 6.
No.
Doesn't block that one.
Can you do another spell after this?
I could pay a CP to manifest 1 more power, but that would blow my CP. I've only got 1 available.
Okay. Well then, I'll spend a CP.
Yes.
You've doomed them.
They are doomed, yes. I get to reroll my wounds, firepower against them. I'll hand over the card of Doom.
I will spend a CP to try and deny on a 4+, I think.
Oh, there's a stratagem that lets you
I
do that.
Try and deny first normally, and if I fail, then I can spend a CP and stop it on a 4+. What's going to be shooting them?
Dark Reapers.
The Dark Reapers.
Yes.
5 of them?
5 of them, yeah. It'll be 6 shots. Or it could be 11 shots if I go for the damage 2 option.
You would be stupid too.
Right, they're -1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, they are tough enough then. Yeah. Okay, right.
I'm gonna try 4 up. Yep.
Oh, he's done it. Well done, blocked. So Doom card can be handed back. Tom will be happy enough with that result. Psychic phase comes to an end here. Not as effective from the Eldar. We're going to the shooting phase next. Okay, shooting. Suicide Biker Squad will fire them, everything they have, lances and shuriken catapults, into the Paragon Squad. Here we go. This is the first time they've been targeted. 2 lance shots.
Just going to double check something because they're vehicles.
Count as vehicles. Interesting. 2 hits have come through, a 6 and a 5. What's their toughness?
No, I was just seeing whether they had smoke launchers. Toughness is only 5.
3's to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds come through. AP -4.
AP -4, so what damage is this?
Damage 2.
Damage, oh, okay. AP -4, so I get a 6 up normally, Invun.
Yep.
5 up because of her ability. So 5 up Invun, damage 2. What takes 1 damage?
Okay. 1 wound caused. Tom's got plenty of Patreons remaining here. He's been using his miracles instead of Patreons for most of the game. Twin shuriken catapults. In 3s. 6s would be very, very useful. It's going to be 5s to wound. Yeah, 2 6s. 2 at -3. That's it.
So, takes me to 5 up anyway.
Yep.
So 1 more.
Blocks 1. Okay, another wound taken. Interesting. Dark Reapers, here we go. So Exarch's going to get 2 shots with his extra shot ability and the other 4. So we don't have guide. So looking for 3s to wound. Or 3s to hit, sorry. So fouled with 2, nothing we can do about that. 3's to wound. Your 3 make it through. -2, so straight to the 5 ups.
4 ups, because I've got 2 up base.
Right, of course.
And I passed them all.
Say something for the Emperor, Tom. That's superb. Paragons, Tom was complaining they're not tough enough, but so far, looking tough enough. -1 damage is huge in 40k. It's a powerful option for the Death Guard, and we're seeing it here for this Paragon squad. Very, very effective indeed. It really cuts down the option, especially with the Dark Reapers. The idea was to put 11 shots into your reroll normal hit rolls. 2 damage coming through would have fitted in perfectly with 4 win models, but that option's been cut down by the -1 to the damage rolls. Okay, so yeah, I may not slay any of those models. The intention was to try and decimate that squad, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll go here. Wailing Doom. We're going to try and throw a load of lava over this character. If we hit, which we do. If we wound, which we do. AP -4.
Do you think he throws lava, or do you think he vomits lava over her? That would be cooler.
He does everything. Okay.
So, okay. What's going on?
1 roll of a 6.
1 roll of a 6.
Tom's currently...
Do I want to make you charge her?
A miracle. It would literally be a miracle.
Because I've got a 6, and I need to be using Acts of Faith in your phase. What else have I got going on?
It's got 1 6 miracle dice result to use.
What's the damage?
2d6, choosing the best.
2d6, choosing the best.
Yeah.
I'll roll for it. Because
6 up.
I have faith in the Emperor.
Good for you, Tom. Close.
Oh, I'll just make sure that she doesn't have a invulnerable save. I don't think she does. No, she's pretty sure she's dead. She's not dead.
She's not dead.
See, my faith was not misplaced.
Oh, nightmare.
His light shines upon her.
So she has 2 wounds left.
Yes.
Right. Okay. We'll go to. We're going to fire the Bright Lance across here. We'll go double Bright Lance into the Paragon squad, and then we'll go for Shuriken Cannon into the Cannoness. No, she's not. She's a Sister Superior. She's been hit twice. 2s to wound her. 6s would be great. Got the 2 wounds, so it's down to armor saves here.
She's fine.
Oh, it's okay. Very good. And then 2 Bright Lance shots.
Miss.
1 hit comes
That's all we
through.
need. You're not going to do anything.
3s to wound. It does come through. It's AP -4.
With the Emperor's light.
Ah, miracle. They're ever so slightly annoying, those dice, but they're very, very useful indeed. Well done. It says
I refuse to let...
new model syndrome. Tom's blocking it here. He's trying to stop it. Spent hours painting them. Last night painting them.
Yeah, there was 2 of them. 2 of them were just red last night, and yeah, it was a bit rough. But I got it done.
No, well done, Tom.
I needed the incentive, so yeah, it was good.
Good. Okay. So no, Tom's making the effort to keep them alive. That's what you want to happen when you spend ages painting units. The last thing you want is
And it's their debut.
Debut, absolutely.
And with the whole internet saying how terrible they are, I want them to do well.
To do well. Okay, so well done to them. We'll turn our attention to the Seraphim now. Start offloading everything that we have into them. So we'll go. No, we'll go here first, just because of range issues. So we'll fire this squad. Yes, 12 shots. And now we're looking for rerolling ones for the Prince. He's worth his weight in golden hair. We'll go for 3s to wound. Yeah, so 2 at -3 and 2 regular.
Okay, so the 2 regular will be 2 up because I'm behind here within 3.
Obstacles, yep.
And then how many? 2
at -3, yeah.
So 2 at -3, so 2 5-ups. 2 dead. And then 2 regular.
2 ups.
Oh, what did you
Wrong way round.
do the other way around?
Okay. Now we'll go here now. Next squad. Okay, looking for 3s, rerolling 1s.
Why? Oh, them?
Oh, sorry.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, forget that one.
His hair's not that long. Rapunzel, because he's worth it.
3 extra hits though for Blade Storm.
That's a bit much.
They can kick out a fair bit of firepower. Oh, no, look at that. Okay. It's trouble. 2
2 are fine. 2 are dead.
2 left, okay. And then another 5 saves of 2+.
No. No.
Just don't get any 1s.
I've got a 1.
Okay, 1 more slain.
No.
1 model left. Right, going to have to turn to this unit of bikers now to try and pick off the last model. The re-rolling 1s, thankfully, for the Prince. Okay, and then the famous 2s to wound. Right, so some Terminator saves coming up here. 7 of them. 7 2+s required.
No, she did.
Gone. Got them, finally.
Tried. She
It took all our firepower to do it. But,
If I just rolled 1-1, then I would have tried to keep her alive.
yeah. Alright, so firepower complete. Charges, I guess I have to charge here. I was hoping to damage that squad a bit more than what we did, but we've failed. But we'll charge the bikers in anyway. And then the Avatar may well have to go in to try and destroy this character. So some charges coming up next for the Eldar. Alright, so charges taking place. To put the vehicle in instead, to try and protect the Avatar for holding on to the objective. Just try and play tactically here. Haven't charged the bikers. If we go in, we'll die. I think it's unlikely we'll kill one of the Paragon suits, so we're just going to sit there in defiance.
You definitely wouldn't kill a Paragon suit.
No.
Because you'd be fighting last.
Right. There's hidden abilities going on there. So, no. Okay, so maybe we were... They sensed something, Tom. Eldred told them. A whisper in the wind told them not to charge, and just to hold where they are. It's just not... The idea is to try and force Tom to deal with that unit instead.
Oh, I'll deal with them.
I know, yes, that he will, for sure. Turn comes to an end here. We'll calculate points for the Eldar. They're playing tactically. They're spread out across the board. Can try and maintain that position for as long as they can as Tom tries to break out of these nasty sisters units. Yeah, interesting. Combat's resolved here. Tom's actually put 2 wounds on us here with some effective fighting in close combat. We've caused no damage. So turn comes to end, no morale issues to resolve. Points picked up then. Engage in all fronts. Because of the bikers across there, we get 3 points for that. Then the 10 points for primaries, and still working towards 2 out of 3 actions complete for engage on all fronts. So score to the Eldar at the moment is 38 points, not too bad. Tom's still in catch-up mode here at 19 points with a turn in hand. Turn comes to an end. We'll go on to turn 3 now for the Sisters of Battle. Okay, so movement done. This unit's arrived from reserve. I forgot Tom had these and has immediately deployed scramblers with them. Remaining in close combat here with the Superior. Then we'll go around the other side of the board and you can see Tom's movement. So Exorcist squad has moved on to the objective. Forgot about these 2 models here. That's from the squad that was hit earlier on in the game. They've moved to here, or they remained here. Val's moved through, and the Paragon squad as well, just shifting across in this direction. A powerful unit for the middle and late stage of the game. I don't think we've got much that can stop them at this stage. They're getting ready to continue to move out, laying down their firepower, and happy to charge into units as well. And that is it. So limitations on number of units available here. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, firepower's been resolved. The heavy bolter and the main weapon from the Exorcist taking out striking scorpions. Only 4 of them left, 6 casualties in total. Also shot at by Val. She shot at them as well. Then firepower coming in across a pistol shot across here from the Superior. That's right, Dark Reapers eradicated. I should have played Fire and Fade on those. I had the card ready, but overlooked or failed to do it. Was going to tuck them behind the obscuring terrain, but they didn't, and they were caught out and destroyed there by the Paragon unit. Deadly unit it is once it gets going. Okay, we'll go on to charges next. There are some combats to resolve here. Okay, so charges taking place. It's pretty obvious. Val's gone in here. Paragon squad's gone in just to gain some movement up in this direction. And then amongst them is the Canoness, Beatrice. Extra miracle dice for destroying a unit. Yeah, Tom's got 5 miracle dice sitting here.
Okay, so
a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 6.
I'll do these 5 separately. So there's 5 attacks from Val. The first one will be from Frank.
Frank Fafeki.
Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling.
Must be a Xenos player.
So re-rolls all hits and wounds.
Yep.
And then strength.
So debut attacks here. What a privilege.
Lightning strike. Strength 8. So 2s. Just gets through.
Just about.
-3 because she doesn't get the bloody rose.
6 up to block. No.
3 damage.
Oh, I could try and stop. You need double 6. Nowhere near. Okay, so one of them slain.
Bob along boy.
Bob along boy. He always gets the result that you need. Oof, just about.
She's not doing anything more than she needs to.
Yeah, no,
she's just
no extra effort.
Casually whapping them in the head.
6 to block. No, damage of 3. Yeah, almost. No, right. Biker's destroyed. Just 2 swings of the blade there. No extra effort being required. Biker's destroyed. Tom doesn't want to move forwards here. He's holding this objective, so he'll sit where he is.
These guys will get to activate because they.
Yes, so 3-inch consolidation with them. Because they performed a charge, yeah, character can go with them. Okay, I think we all know where they're going. It's going to be a showdown here with Eldrad, the Defiant Psyker. So that's all resolved across the other side, pretty much a foregone conclusion. We'll fight here looking for 6s. Nope, with the vehicle. Superior fighting.
Nothing.
No wins this time. Okay, turn comes to an end. So points been picked up.
Grind them down.
Destroyed more units, yes.
And then,
so 3 points for that. So scoreline now, 3 points picked up for grind them down. Leap of Faith, 2 points this time picked up for that. So scoreline at the moment is 29 points to Adepta Sororitas and I've got leadership still on the Scorpions, yeah, and then it's 38 points to the Eldar. They're keeping their lead, but the margin is narrowing here, and I think you're doing more damage to me than I'm doing to you at this point. So it is tipping, but is it too little, too late is the question.
Yeah, I think it is.
Tom reckons it is, but we'll
the majority of your anti-vehicle
is gone. Yeah, dangerous stuff here for the Eldar. Turn comes to an end.
But I've still got 4, 5. Turn 4 and 5 to go.
There's 2 turns left to go, yeah. Okay, so we'll press on. This game is far from over. All right, so moving for the Eldar here. 15 points picked up. That's the killer. Primary objectives being achieved here. We held this one, this one, this one, and that one there. So 15 points picked up for that. Tactical manoeuvre here. So we've jumped up and over with the Wave Serpent, neutralising here, cancelling out that objective. Avatar just tucked in a little bit more, just trying to keep him alive and hold the objective is the idea with him. Bikers have moved on to this objective. Hardly moved with these, just push these forwards a bit more and keeping Prince Lorio where he is. Inside of here is the other squad of Direvengers that are just tucked in there. They're actually on this corner and holding on to that objective as well, and they've deployed Scramblers, so completing that secondary for the Eldar. And Eldrad, going to try and play a blocking action with him. He's moved across aggressively, going to use his psychic powers, going to try and block the route there that the Paragon squad is taking. And then the channel icon here, Ariel Doomhand jumping around behind the buildings just to help out with engage on all fronts. Movement done. Psychic phase next. Okay, psychic phase finished. We tried Smite and blocked it.
Yeah,
rolled a 6. Then tried Executioner. Tom failed to block that on a 6. Then CP needing a 4, got the 4. So blocking all that psychic powers from coming through.
Stopping all the witch.
Yeah, no, well done. 0 tolerance here against this Eldar Farseer. Didn't use any other powers, no point. So psychic phase finished. Shooting phase next. So shooting phase finished, wasn't much really, just a melter shot across here. Did take out the character in the end. We pulled out close combat, so can't shoot with the Wave Serpent. No firepower across here, and Eldrad shot his pistol and rolled a 1 and missed. So that's shooting phase done. Not going to charge.
It's because he's too busy hiding.
He's playing. He's trying to buy time for his Eldar brethren here. So he's going to sit where he is, trying to block the way. Tom's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, end of turn.
I'm making Eldritch kebab on my squad.
We'll go for see what points have been picked up here by the Eldar. So Eldar playing tactically. Tom's already on his move. He wants to get on with things, but Eldar playing tactically here. So points have been picked up. Deploy Scramblers complete. Assassinate here. 3 points picked up for that. Plus the 15 points of primaries and engage in all fronts of 3 points as well. 69 points to the Eldar. So surging ahead. Trying to avoid contact with sisters and busy just reaping in as many points as possible, knowing they must win the next game in the league. So trying to pick up as big a tally as possible in this battle. Turn comes to an end. We'll go on to Tom's turn 4 next. Okay, movement done. Holding position here. A bit of a change of direction. Val's heading off in this direction to try and clear away the vehicle. 2 Battle Sisters have moved out. They've deployed Scramblers. Yeah, okay, so claiming the objective and fulfilling that secondary. Backing off onto the primary with the Exorcist. Paragon's moving across in this direction. It's the Canoness Beatrice will take on Eldrad in 1-to-1 combat. Tom has a few tricks to shut that Psyker down. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. Right, so the main gun's going into the Avatar. We'll watch the
3,
destruction of this model here.
3, 4, 5.
5 shots. Heavy bolters going into here. 3s. See, Tom pays a CP. Lets him fire at targets that can't be seen.
Only 2.
2 wounds come through. 5+ invuln saves. I'm going to take a Patron for one of those. I'd love the Avatar to stay alive. It's Ray Cross. Is he an Eldar? I think he's an Eldar player. I think he is. Definitely Eldar. And then Xenos dice. No! Come on, reroll. It's D6 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tom could miracle die. I've got to, come on, reroll. Yeah, come on, reroll. No, resist. Leave it. We'll leave it. Do your worst. Oh no, oh no. Oh.
He's a 6.
Oh no. God. Miracle dice being used. 5+, feel no pain for molten body. We've got to roll well here as the avatar's going to go. We've rolled enough to keep him alive on 1 wound remaining. Avatar lives just about. 5 bolter shots to shoot the avatar in the back. 5s to wound. It just could be one that does it. 2 have made it through. Oh no, 3+ saves. Come on, past. The avatar's still alive. Okay, rest of firepower's been resolved. You can see the wave serpent's gone. We're reducing damage by 1. It took an awful lot of firepower to bring it down. All of Val's firepower from here, firepower from these, but it was eventually destroyed. Didn't explode. It's been removed from place. Wave serpent gone. Firepower's complete. We'll go on to charges next.
Yeah, 3 of them through.
Yeah, so Eldar may have met his match here. Candace Beatrice. A decent loadout on her. So Tom will explain as we go along.
So she's going to use her ability to make him fight last.
Okay.
Then she's going to use her aura ability within 3 inches to switch off his invuln.
Oh.
And then before Val ran off, Val made her reroll all hits and all wounds.
Nice.
So
a slow and painful death with a patronic dice 1 at a time.
Justin
On 2s. Burton.
Wounded on 3s. Rerolling. Yeah, so...
What strength's that she's coming in at?
It's coming in strength 5.
Yep, okay, yeah, 3's to win.
So, no, so you've got 2 so far.
2 damage so far, yeah.
And then longbow BB. Hits.
Wounds, okay, well done. Patron's helping out here.
Strength
Luke Strengel next gets his hit on a 6.
that's an extra 1, thank you, Lucas.
Nice. 3's to wound, those 2. Oh, Eldred's...
And the next one.
It's horrible. All the patrons are ganging up on him and killing him.
Rerolling the wound.
They're all doing it. Look at all of them. And there's 1 left. This is Dylan Moore.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. Let's kill Eldred together, shall we?
I hope these are all Imperial players. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
1, 2,
And the other one we missed out there was Marcus Anthony dealing out a wound as well.
So it's 14 wounds.
That is completely evil. 6s here are all up. So we blocked 2. Are all up some more. This can't go on forever. No, Eldred's slain here. The multiple Patreon attacks. With a clever shutdown there of our invuln save. Eldred's dead. Okay, and with that, the turn comes to an end. So we'll calculate points here, see what victory points Tom's picked up. Yeah, so Tom's jumped from 19 points to 50 points. 10 points for deploy scroungers, 5 points for primary objectives. Leap of faith, 3 points. Grind them down, 3 points. Deploy scroungers, 10 points picked up as well. So Eldar were right to keep going and try and harvest as many points as possible. Tom's picked up a nice amount of them here. So Sisters of Battle may lose, but plenty of points being picked up here by Tom as well, so that'll help him with his final total in the league. Turn comes to an end. We'll go on to turn 5, the last turn of the game. Okay, so situation in turn 5. There's not much for the Eldar to do really. I've zipped a biker across here. Everything else, we've picked up our points of primaries, maxed out, just backed off of everything across in this direction as the game comes to a close. The Avatar, the dream is to charge him in. We've moved round 7. The charge required is a 9. It's re-rollable against Val. So the first thing I'm going to do is shoot him 2s to hit her. She's been hit. She's been wounded. So Tom can make a whatever save she has, an invuln save, no doubt.
There we go. Done.
Ah, it's a miracle. Okay, can I borrow some of your miracle dice for a charge?
No.
No, actually.
Ones, twos, and threes.
Okay, no, maybe not. Right, so that's it. Firepower's done. Do we get to see, those of you that have stuck with us till the very end of the game, there's a chance here for a showdown. Avatar versus Val, if the charge goes ahead. I'm out of all out of patrons, dice are all gone. 9-inch charge, do we get it? We don't. The charge is re-rollable.
And I've still got my turn, so don't worry. If you don't get to me, I'll get to you.
Yeah, but you'll fight first. If we charge on a 9...
Come on then.
Here it comes. So the dream's come true. The charge has gone ahead. I doubt we're going to survive. We don't have enough CP for Avatar Resurgent, which is a shame. But we'll fight here with 5 attacks. I'm going to play a stratagem, actually. Yes, there is a stratagem. I've got 2 CP. I'm going to use one. And I'm going to play one called Supreme Disdain. 6s will generate extra attacks. So 6s for hits, or 3s for hits, or 2s for hits. Yeah, it's 2s for hits here. So here we go. So 6s are good. Alright, so they've all hit, and the 6 has generated an extra attack, which hits as well. Okay, so happy enough. We're then coming in at Strength 8.
Congratulations, and Toughness 5.
3s to wound. Ooh, okay, I'm going to CP this one. Failed. So just the 3 have made it through.
4 ups.
4 up invuln save.
2 through.
Surely Tom will try and invuln save one of those on a CP. No CP left. Two make it through. Okay, so the first one causes 5 damage, and the next one causes 6 damage. So what happens now?
Caused, the damage is halved.
Halved.
Yeah, so you've caused me 6 wounds.
And she is?
8.
Okay. Tom will take the damage, but crucially, remains alive. Gosh, there's unfinished business between these two armies. Here, Avatar tried, almost, brought Val down, but no. Tom needs 1 wound.
2s. Sadly, I don't have the order, otherwise there would be extra hits here. And 3s.
Toughness 6.
Rerolling. 4.
Yes, that's with the Warlord trait.
-3.
4 5 pluses. No. Damage.
9 damage in total. 3 damage.
The Avatar's gone. If I had Avatar Resurgent, I could have got back up, but I don't have the CP for it. Avatar's destroyed, but at the cost of 6 damage on Val. She'll not be slain in this game, but she's taken some nasty damage from the Avatar of Cain, who in turn was brought down at the feet here of Val. So I think that's a fitting way to end the game. We're going to say we're going to end the game here. We'll calculate points picked up by the Eldar. Then we'll calculate points that Tom would have picked up if we'd carried on onto his turn 5. I think it's quite clear what he's going to get. And then we'll run down the score for you here. It looks like an Eldar victory, but we'll give you a final total scoreline for both sides. Okay, so final score here, much closer than we thought it would be. Points been picked up then. So for Tom, primaries 10, 5, 5, and then 15 at the end for moving out onto objectives and controlling more than the Eldar. Tom gets to manoeuvre onto objectives first and then claim the points for them. So 35 points in total for primaries in the end. Leap of Faith maxed out at 12 is the maximum you can get. Grind them down, 12 points picked up for that as well. And Deploy Scramblers was a success. So strong on secondaries in the end. 69 points to the Sisters of Battle. But for the Eldar, it was the early grabs on primary objectives that sealed the game for them, maxing out at 45 in total. Then Engage on all fronts worked out well. 12 points in total picked up for that. Assassinate did manage to get those characters, so 9 points picked up for that, and Deploy Scramblers was a success, giving us 76 points. So 76 points to 69. There's only 7 points in this battle. Eldar were right to take the fight early to the Sisters of Battle and to be ruthless in their pursuit of victory points, because in the end the game proved to be very, very tight indeed. So that means that Eldar are back in with a chance here. They've got themselves a victory. And as for Sisters of Battle, they've lost this game but picked up a noble number of points, which will certainly help them in the league as well. So both of these factions, obviously Eldar benefiting the most, but Sisters of Battle picking up a healthy amount of victory points here for the total. That's their 3 games done. Eldar have 1 game remaining, which they must win if they are to stand a chance. That's the battle. We will talk about units of the game next. Okay, so units of the game for both sides. For the Eldar, I'm going to go for Prince L'Oreal, survive the game, and consistently helping out with his buffs and bonuses. The rerolling ones prove very, very useful, especially in the early turns of the game with multiple Eldar units getting to reroll their ones for shooting. Then honourable mention as well to the jet bikes, their long range firepower. 12 shots each, pretty good from them, and able to zip around the table, proved useful enough. For Tom, he's going to give it to the Paragon Warsuits. They survived the game. Their firepower was deadly, and helped Tom pick up points later on in the game. And whatever they pointed at, they blew it away. Their firepower was excellent with those multi-melter shots. So they count as a vehicle then. So when you move, there's no minus to hit rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Okay. So that's units of the game for both sides. I'll call out the Patreon supporters at silver level. That's Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, Peter Goodall, TC and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. Check out the end credits of the video for all the supporters at the different levels. But that's the game. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel. If you've enjoyed the battle, hit the like button and leave a comment. It really helps the channel out and the video as well. Great game. Thanks for watching and tune in next time.